Oh, I do love Classic Meatloaf. Here's my live. Enjoy.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. We're live. Thank you for watching this on replay. I will be saving the recording to share with you later on my YouTube, Facebook, and of course Instagram. So if you come on and watch, but you've got to go and do something else, feel free. You'll be able to come back and watch it later. Now, hopefully you can see me everywhere on here. I'm setting up a good angle. I've got two cameras going, so if I'm looking left to right, that is why. Now, today, dinner was determined by the fact that I wanted to do these little mini potato bakes like the ones I did the other day. I did share a reel of those. They were so delicious. We had a whole lot. So it was like, I want to, what component can I put with these mini potato bakes? And it was actually my teenage daughter said, well, let's go into Woolies and see what meat's on sale, what's been reduced. Lo and behold, grass-fed mince was on special because obviously it's going to be out of date. So that made the decision, meatloaf for dinner with these little mini potato bakes, which are so delicious. So a few people have asked me for my recipe. Look, there's no real recipe. I kind of made it up as I went along, but you'll get to see roughly what I do watching live, because I'm going to get the meatloaf happening and then I'm going to do those potato bakes because they obviously are going to cook while the meatloaf is cooking, all in the oven at the same time. As I do like to say to everyone, don't forget, if the oven's on, fill up and cook everything together. All right, don't put an oven on just for a few things. Lovely parsley from the garden. The rain and Mother Nature has washed that. Oh, I dropped a piece. I'll just rinse that under the tap. Oh, look, you know, yesterday you got a little show out the back window here. Don't be afraid to watch out and see something going on. Now, once 3-day-old bread, I've actually got fresh bread. You can put breadcrumbs in as well. There's so many things. She is a smart kid, there's no doubt about it. So I'm just tearing up some bread, chucking that in. Now I need to get a lid, which is over here, and blitz that up. So that's the onion, the parsley, and the bread. And I totally skipped the next ingredient. Nutmeg is not a favourite. Hey Jade, you haven't missed much at all. I've really literally just started. I've just been getting everything organised. So we've just literally thrown in some bread, parsley and an onion, and blitz that up. We're making meatloaf, okay? I don't do nutmeg, can't stand the stuff, so I'm going to skip that step of the recipe. 250 grams of milk goes in. Then we want 2 teaspoons of Dijon. Now, I'm literally scraping my great big jar here, right to the very bottom now. I purchased this from my last trip at Costco and it's lasted very well. Costco is about to open here on the Gold Coast. However, I'm fully aware that I'm not going there until it's been open for about 2-3 months and the novelty is worn off, because, oh my goodness, it's going to be packed out. I think I'd rather take a trip up to Ipswich or North Lakes and go to that Costco instead of the buzz of the new one. Too much, too many people. But that jar's now done. Yes, I am doing that again. Thai peanut chicken with coconut rice. That's a very popular one. Oh, look, we've fallen over here. I'm getting used to this tripod. Please bear with me. You got a good angle of my stomach there for a minute. All right, let's carry on. Mustard, Worcestershire sauce. Did you know you can actually make this yourself? I must put it on the list of things to do. I haven't done it yet, but it's definitely something that I should give a go. Tomato sauce, look, don't judge me. The only person in the house that eats tomato sauce is my 20-year-old son. He actually needs to grow up. But I did buy this just today for him, but luckily I need it anyway, so there we go. A little bit of tomato sauce. It actually is nice flavour in this. It's a nice flavour in the, you put a glaze over this meatloaf. It's really delicious. All right, let me just chuck that into there so I can use my jug to crack my egg into. Remember, I always tell you, do crack your eggs independently of the bowl, just in case you get a bit of shell in there, because it's going to be hard to get out with all the stuff inside. Hello, how are you? So, 1 egg, bit of salt, bit of pepper. You probably could put a bit of stock in there. Actually, I didn't even think of that. Probably should very well put stock in there. Too late now. I won't worry about it. So we're going to just blend that together. And then hitting the preview, we're transferring that into a bowl. It wants us to weigh into the beef and stir well to combine. I don't. I put it in here and combine it in here. Hello. All right. Now, you can do what the recipe tells you to do, or you can, after many times of making something, just go, yeah, I know what to do, I won't do that, and do your own thing, that's for sure. So it's 1 kilo of mince goes in, and like I say, I just blend it all in there together because I don't want to have to stir anything. So just sort of shove that in. This is my advice. And then hit the home button, come here, go to about speed 4. I'll put the spatula through the lids. Let's have a look. That should do it really. Okay. So we're going to put it into the loaf tin and press down firmly. I think I'll go with the silicone one. Bake for 30 minutes. So, nice. That's all just blended through. Just enough for me without having to stand there and do that manually. So there's our meatloaf mix all done. I might just give that a quick little whiz with my olive oil spray. And then whack that in there. Press it down firmly, and you bake this upside down. So I'll show you how I do that once I've got it all out. I remember putting it in this last time and it didn't quite fit properly, but it doesn't matter because it's just giving it that shape. Excuse me, I have to wet my whistle. So this will now bake in the oven for 30 minutes. I'll get the little mini potato bakes done and then put them in, and by the time, it should all time well actually, because once you take this, you actually take this off, add a glaze and put it back in the oven for a bit longer, from memory. Yeah, that's the glaze there. So we'll leave it on that. Right. So did you know that at this point of this recipe, if I now hit the home button, right, it sits there bookmarked. I can then go on and make my little potato bakes because they're just my own little creation. You could use the gratin dauphinoise recipe and then put them into individual things. But yeah, watch a lot, follow along and see how I do it. So we'll get my cutter in a minute and slice up all these they're just little baby potatoes, not big ones. And I think that's probably a key, get the little baby potatoes. So yeah, that's pretty shoved in now. Okay. Last little bit of stuff. So yeah, like I did, just chuck the meat in, put it onto speed 4, mix it around. I think it was about 12 seconds or something, just so it all blends through together rather than having to get your thing and stir it all through. I don't know why we have that instruction. To me that seems a bit silly. But there we are. If you want to do it that way though, you do you. So as you can see, that's quite high and full there. But now I've got my rose gold tray, and I actually might use, I've got my nice new pretty ones. I might use one of my older ones actually. Let me grab that. Hello, and drop things in the process. Hey Zach. So this on here, flip it, cook it upside down, okay? Oh, Willow! Shush! It was just mummy dropping things and making noise. So, try and get that under there. I like to push it down too, because that helps to give it that nice shape, right? And then we cook that, and then we'll lift that off, glaze it, and cook it for a little bit longer. And it's really delicious. Classic meatloaf, okay? In the oven that goes. So as I said, this one's a bit of a favourite. We've had this quite a few times. Yeah, the whole family likes it, and it is actually really nice sliced up cold the next day as well. So, all right. I'll just clean up my bench. Throw that off there. Okay, so we're going to do these little mini potato bakes that I did the other day. Again, so delicious. Now, for those that don't have a cutter yet, be patient. They will be in stock, hopefully, before too long. Excuse me, you two. Shush. These naughty, naughty animals. Yeah, hopefully they'll be back in stock before too long. That bit up there. Right, now, of course, our current special that started today is now live. Finally, it's working, hopefully. Getting an extra bowl for $29. That is for 9 days only. We'll finish midnight on the 15th of June. We have many payment options available. The price of the TM6 is going up in July. So if you have ever thought about getting one, now is the time. All right, so my other bowl goes in. I'll just give that a bit of white because I've sprayed stuff everywhere there. And I'm going to grab my cutter and wonder where my little shaft bit is. Somewhere here. Somewhere. Where is it? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, look after that piece. It's very important. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I knew it was here somewhere. So this bit goes in first. Oh, seriously. Hey, come on. Leave it. Leave it. Honestly, you pussycats, stay up the tree. Sick of it. Stop it. Right. Every day. Yeah, I know, it's a great deal. It is the deal. We have a lot of people who actually say, I don't want to buy it until the extra bowl offer. Guys, this is it. At this price, it's the best deal you're going to get, because when the price of the Thermomix goes up, it's going to cost you more money. So, for those who don't have a cutter, when you get it, slate for slicing, ray for grating. Okay, that's the easiest way to remember. Slicing is what I want to do. I'm going to swipe over to my slicing mode. I'm going to grab my little bag of baby potatoes and just literally feed them in through the hole, one after the other. It's as simple as that. This one's sprouted a little bit. Oh, here they go again. All right, my apologies for the background noise. So, have them ready. Thick little baby potatoes you want for this one. All right. Stop that. That's one bag. That's roughly a kilo. I'll just see how full the bowl is. And then yep, it's full. So be careful. Don't go, keep going and really fill it up, really full. So that goes in there. That's all the potatoes sliced. Now, I've got some more. I'm just going to do a few more because last time I know the kilo didn't quite stretch far enough for the 2 muffin trays. And I want to do lots of these because last time it was just my husband, son and myself, and now the girls are home. So, done. So, there we go. Mel, that's a question like, how long is a piece of string? What can you cook in a Thermomix? Have a look at my page. There's loads of things. Loads and loads of things. Zach, it absolutely was your deal, wasn't it? It's a great deal. Having that extra bowl can come in real handy. All right, so that's that done. That's all my potatoes. So the wonderful thing about the colour then is that it doesn't actually dirty the bowl. So then you can just go, take this out, put it somewhere safe, and go ahead and make whatever you're going to do next. So I'm going to hit the home button because this is my own little come up with concoction. So we want a bit of milk, a bit of cream. I've got some Parmesan cheese. Grate it. It's still going from when I grated it with you live in my lovely vacuum airtight container. All right. And then with that, we want to add, you can put onion in, I suppose, as well if you want to. I'm not worrying about that. Last time I just put garlic powder. I felt that was enough. I don't really have measurements. I'm going to eyeball it, okay? So I'm pouring in the last of this cream. I'm guessing it's about 200, maybe 180 of cream going in. I'll just make sure I get every last bit out of that. My go-to is pure cream. Very lucky here in Queensland to have Mullaney dairies. This cream is sometimes even so close to butter, but it's beautiful, pure cream. It's literally cream, and it's amazing, 100%. So if anyone is Queensland and you're familiar with Mullaney dairies, I also use their milk. This is the pure Jersey milk. I put a little bit of that in as well. This is all I did. I put some garlic powder. Now my garlic powder's got a big chunk in there, but that doesn't matter because that is flavour. Pepper and salt. You can put a little bit of stock. In fact, that's what I did. And I've got some in the fridge. The last of my chicken stock. I'll put that in. So I made a fresh batch last night. Here is the very last of the last batch. So that will go in. Trying to remember what I did. I usually do things by memory. My memory is pretty rubbish, so but this will all work. It's yum. So the last of that chicken stock paste. So I love chicken stock paste. It's my absolute probably go-to. I do have veggie, but I do love the chicken stock paste. All right. Okay, so that looks about right. Lid on. With the measuring cup in. And all I did was just whiz it round at speed 5. That would probably do. And then get my muffin trays. Oh. So last time I used these guys. So I did the jumbo muffin tin and I did my silicone muffin tin. So, Christy, the cutter is totally out of stock, and it's not just us, it's worldwide. New shipments will become available. Now, there's none, only they've kept some aside for new consultants who join. They can earn them with 3 sales in their 60-day program. Otherwise, on the website, if you go to the mix shop, go to where it says in the shop, Thermomix, accessories, you'll see Thermomix cutter. Put on there, notify me when available, okay? Because then you will get told when they're in stock. You'll get the email, you'll be in the know. One thing I didn't do was add a bit of the cheese to that mix, which I will do. Save some for the top. Oh, I need to get some chives from the garden as well. I'll just wazz that up a bit. So that's just some grated Parmesan cheese. Now let me go and get some chives from the garden. Willow, there's nothing here for you. All right. Just stay there, stay there. Honey, I'm a quick run out. Come on, all wet. Stay inside. Good go. Come on, come on, look out. All right, so again, I do emphasize to everybody, have some herbs in the garden. It just is such a great thing to have. Oh, can you see a cat in the back? Oh, you can. She's having a clean. Listen, my lives are very entertaining. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Okay, so get your little slices of potato. I nearly said tomato then. I didn't do this particularly neatly. Stack them up into your muffin trays. Pour this stuff in. Sprinkle with a bit of cheese. Put the chives on top. Bake them in the oven. They're delicious. So instead of doing a great big huge potato bake, it just was really cute to have these little mini ones. So yeah. Get out of there. Get out of it. Trying to grab a tea towel hanging out the drawer. All right, so that's it. That's my little mini potato bakes. Now what I'll do is just quickly show you. I just pour a little bit of that on each one, just a little bit. And these are raw potato. I don't par bake them or anything. A little bit on top of each, just because otherwise the recording will be boring. And then a little sprinkle of the cheese on top. And then get my scissors and just cut these chives on top. Right, so I'll continue doing that. Bake them in the oven. That is it. It's that simple. And they are stinking delicious and super cute as well. All right, everyone. Don't forget the offer is on until the 15th of June at midnight. Buy a TM6 at the current price and get a $29 extra bowl. Reach out if you want any more details. There are payment options available. In my link tree is the link to buy now. Go and do it. All right, thanks everyone.
The whole family love the Classic Meatloaf on Cookie Doo, and now you know how to make these delicious little mini potato bakes. Let me know if you try them. Put a comment and tell me what you think. We smash them. We just love them. They're so delicious. Anyway, if you've ever liked to see anything made, let me know.